monk mode challenge has been around for some time, but I mostly see guys talking about it, so I thought to myself, why would I not put my own twist to it and share it with you guys? In today's video, we'll go over what is monk mode, how to do it, for how long should you do it, and things you should know before getting on it. Monk mode is essentially you challenging yourself and getting laser focused on a couple of things that really matter to you right now. You gotta define what's the most important to you right now to become laser focused about it. I would choose 3 or 4 things maximum to focus on throughout this period, because the more you add to it, the more overwhelming it can get for you, especially if you want to stay consistent with it and stick with it for a longer period of time. I'm sure you have come across certain points of your life where you were like, okay, enough is enough. I just had it. And you decided to make some changes about your life. So let's say if this was about your body or your health, right? One day you decided that you want to stop feeling bad about yourself and stop feeling like you're week, and you want to start working out 4 to 5 times a week for the next 6 months and get laser focused on it. That in itself is another form of being laser focused on a specific target or a goal. So monk mode is actually very similar to this. The only difference is that it's a little bit more advanced because you're focusing on a couple of things at the same time that you want to achieve by the end of that challenge. A lot of athletes and entrepreneurs also do this. When they have their eyes on the prize, they make sure they stay on track throughout the course. Now, how to do it? Well, first, it would be good if we can eliminate those things that get to distract you from your goals. If your goal is to read more books, maybe watching Netflix shows all the time or scrolling on your social media, it's what's distracting you. If it's getting back in shape and having a good diet and being healthy, maybe it's your busy schedule and the fact that you don't set any days specifically for your workout days or meal prepping days in your calendar. You get the idea. So I know this is something I've been getting on already. For example, canceling my Netflix membership. So instead, I would go read a book or I would go to the gym, get a workout done instead of laying down on my couch. If it's social media, I have set a timer for how long I can actually use a specific app like TikTok or Instagram that I have a tendency to scroll on throughout the day. And for me, because my work is all about social media and content creation, all these things, well, I can't really just limit myself to an hour because I need more time to sometimes edit on the app, sometimes be writing captions and posting, etc. So I have set a timer for myself for maybe 3 to 4 hours a day. We want to eliminate as much as distractions as possible so we can actually focus on the important stuff. How long should we do monk mode challenge for? Be consistent, set a timeline. Most people do it for 21 days, 1 month, 3 months, a maximum of 6 months if necessary. If you have never done something like this before, I wouldn't jump on a 3-month challenge because it's more likely for you to fail since it's going to be a longer period of time that you need to make sure you're getting all these, distractions away and you're doing the necessary things for you to achieve those goals throughout that period of time, right? So I would start with something more so like 21 days challenge because it's more likely for you to stick with it throughout the course, and when you finish it, you're going to feel more confident and more proud of yourself to be able to get it done. So yeah, I would say start with a 21-day challenge and work your way up over time. I'm currently recording my own journey for the next 6 months and what are the things that I'm being laser focused about on my TikTok account. So if you don't follow me there yet, make sure to check it out. And my username is the same on my TikTok account and Instagram account. So before I get into the things you should know before getting on this challenge, hey you, if it's your first time here, I'm Dee, welcome to my channel. I make videos that are committed to help women become the director of their own lives. So if that sounds like you, make sure to tag along the journey. So we're gonna go over 3 definite things you should do and 3 things you shouldn't do. Once you have set your goals, let's say your goal is to make a specific amount of sales in the next 21 days to a month. Then you want to look at some of the things that you should do to help you get there and some of the things you should stop doing or avoid doing in order for you to achieve that goal. Remember what Jim Rohn says about success. He says success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. That's why it's so important for you to set these things before you get on this challenge. I'm just going to use myself as an example for you. For me, 3 things that I should do every day throughout this course of the challenge is number 1, journal for 5 minutes every day. Number 2, study and research these platforms that I'm really trying to gain some success in. And number 3, making sure that I check out at least 3 things from my to-do list by the end of each day. And 3 things that I need to avoid doing in order for me to achieve these goals is: number 1, to not be a consumer of social media, but be more of a creator. 2, to not let challenges and obstacles shake my confidence and my faith. And 3, no Netflix, maybe once or twice a month, a movie night. I really do hope that these examples give you a better idea of what is a monk mode, and it helps you with setting your goals properly and achieving them by the end of this monk mode challenge or the monk mode phase that you get on. Please feel free to reach out and ask any questions about this. You can either reach out to me on my Instagram account, or you can actually comment down below, and I will make sure to reply to you within 24 hours. I love you a lot. Until later, bye!
I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.